I think I found a project similar to Drip Network, but this might even be better than that. If you don't know what Drip Network is, I'll link that video in the description where I've explained what it is. But in summary, it's a network where you can invest a certain amount of tokens, which gives you 1% dividend every single day. There are some nuances and rules to that which you can find out later, but this website we are looking at, called elephant.money, it offers something similar, but it might be a bit stable. You see, similar to Drip Network, it works on Binance Smart Chain, but instead of BNB getting exchanged for another token, it works on BUSD. Now that is an important distinction because unlike BNB, which is Binance's own token, BUSD is kind of similar to the US dollar tether. BUSD holds 1-to-1 value with the US dollar, so $1 equals 1 BUSD. And the Elephant Money website allows you to exchange the BUSD for some trunk tokens. You can then either stake these tokens or bond them and gain some dividends on them. Staking can give you around 75% APR and bonding can give you up to 205% APR. I know, on paper it's not as high as Drip Network, which gives you 365%, but this is a lot more stable because it's not reliant on a separate currency. You see, trunk token is almost again 1-to-1 to BUSD, meaning that 1 BUSD equals some 0.9-ish trunk. So if you invest $300, it's almost as if you have the equivalent money in trunk token. So in that way, it's a lot less volatile. You see, one of the major issues of Drip, as I highlighted in one of my earlier videos, is the value of the Drip token itself. If the token value drops, obviously your investment value drops as well. And that is exactly what has happened over the past few weeks or maybe in the past few months. When I made the first video of Drip, it was at 128 USD per token, and now it's at 28-29 USD per token, almost a $100 drop. That is something that you don't expect with BUSD, so it's a little bit more stable, that gives you lesser rewards. Some people like lesser rewards with lesser risk, so this may be a perfect project for them. So I did the same thing. I started off with around $100 worth of BUSD, which I purchased from Binance. You can buy it from anywhere you like. It works with a bunch of wallets, MetaMask being one of them. I use MetaMask. As soon as you link your wallet, your BUSD will show up in the reserve section. All you have to do is select the amount that you want to spend and click on Mint. You have to tick this toggle that says BUSD enabled. Once you click on Mint, your equivalent BUSD will be converted to a certain amount of trunk, and that will show up in your trunk balance. Now you can either use those trunk tokens to stake, or you can put them in the Stampede perpetual bonds. Now there is a difference between the two. Staking is a lot safer for many people because your total amount is not locked away. So if you put in say 100 USD on day 1, next day you will get some dividends on it, but your total amount is not locked. If you want to withdraw that 100 USD tomorrow, you can do so. So you will have the peace of mind that at least your total investment is not locked. If you want to withdraw the whole thing, you can do that. You can convert that into, BUSD once again and sell it off. Now it converts at 75-25 ratio, meaning that when you claim, you will get 75% as BUSD and 25% as trunk. You can obviously convert that as well using the same website. It is an exchange for trunk token. But I noticed that the dividend that I was getting day on day was not that high when I staked the money. So instead I decided to put it into the Stampede perpetual bonds. Now the biggest distinction here is that the perpetual bonds give you a slightly higher returns, that is 0.56%. Not as high as Drip. Drip gives you 1% per day. This is 0.5%, but it's way higher than staking it in Elephant Money. But the only downside is, just like Drip, your total amount is lost. You cannot recover that directly whenever you like. You'll have to wait until the 0.5% every single day builds up to your total amount, then you can finally claim it. Now it also has the same hydration system or compounding system as Drip does. They call it rolling. It pretty much takes your daily dividends and puts it back into your original investment, growing your next day's dividend. And since it is still using Binance Smart Chain, it has comparable transaction fees. I noticed that there is a limit of 2 trunk in order to roll it, meaning that you can't just hydrate whatever you have like you have on Drip. You have to roll minimum of 2 trunk. So by simple math, if you want to roll every single day, you will get half of what you have, like 0.56% of what you have, right? So you will need at least 400 USD worth of trunk tokens invested to get 2 trunk out. And that's exactly what I did. After waiting for a few days, gaining confidence with this website, I put another $200 into this, and I took about $97 out of my Drip tokens and put it into the Elephant Money. And I think that's a great use case for this website. It can act as a holding site to store your profits from the Drip network. It's not going to do anything much in your bank account anyway, so might as well keep it here and at least have it grow by 0.5%. Obviously 0.5% a day is going to take twice as long almost to get your investment back. But as I said, this works on BUSD instead of BNB, so it's a lot more stable and you won't definitely see $100 jumps in the token price. In fact, let's do a quick calculation here, shall we? Let's name a sheet here as Elephant Money. We'll have a couple of fields here. Let's put the token value at the moment, which is zero point 0.9 USD. We'll also put the transaction fees, which is an average of 0.5 USD per roll. I'll put my total and my available balance here, the transaction fees from up there, and its equivalent value in USD at the moment, which is, yeah, that much. So let's assume that we are rolling every single day, meaning that I'm getting around 2 trunk every day, which I'm putting back into Stampede Bond. I'm not getting that total amount back, remember, meaning that I can't claim the total amount whenever I like. So there you go. By the 30-day mark, I'll have around 414 USD. That's a marginal growth, which is okay. I mean, it's as expected. Let's check out the 90-day mark. If I roll every day for 90 days, subtracting the transaction fees, I'll have 554 USD. And if we go all the way till 1 year, I'll have about 2,579 USD. That is excluding the total transaction fee. So that is my total profit, or the total amount that I will have. Now again, remember, I can't withdraw this just yet. So if I decided that I'm done with rolling this every day, I want to take it out, let's see how long I have to wait before I can finally claim the whole thing. So if we stop rolling, we'll keep getting the same 0.56% every day. So it will take me 179 days to get the total amount back. So I have to do nothing for 179 days, just wait. So the total amount is available, which I can claim. So it's definitely a patience game. It's not something you get in today and get huge rewards tomorrow. Neither is Drip. Both Drip Network and Elephant Money are for long-term players like myself. Now, even though Drip has a major drop in its token value, I'm still not worried because I'm in this for the long term anyways. I'm not planning on making a profit by day trading day and night, so I don't have to watch the price every single day. As I said in that video, that was one of the risks that I already saw, meaning that it was a risk I was willing to take when I invested. It's a possibility with any crypto project that the token value will determine how much profits you will make. And even though now I'm making slightly less profits on a daily basis, I'm still looking at the long-term game, like a year or 2 years down the line. So fingers crossed, if the project survives that long, I will still make a really good profit, as will everyone in this network. And Elephant Money is a much more safer alternative to Drip, meaning that the token value won't change as much and your calculations are likely to be pretty same even after 2 months or even 3 months of looking at it down the line. So if you wanted something a little more stable than the Drip token, then Elephant Money has got your back. You can invest a little bit in the trunk token and see if you like it. I'll link this website in the description so you can try it out yourself. I've been using it for the past 10 days or so, and now that I've gained some confidence, I can recommend that you can check it out as well. Again, this is not a financial advice or anything, obviously. I'm just sharing what I found. So based on the risks and factors I have highlighted, you can analyze it for yourself. This sheet that I've used will be linked in the description as well. You can take a look. And if you have any other questions, leave them down there. I'll answer them.